Adventure can turn in an instant. What starts as a peaceful journey into nature can quickly become a test of endurance and willpower, especially in the wild, unpredictable landscapes of Norway. For Alec Luhn, a climate journalist with a passion for the outdoors, a solo hike in Norway's breathtaking Fauna National Park was meant to be a personal challenge, a chance to reconnect with nature and clear his mind. But it soon became a fight for survival. After a joyful family vacation, Alec set out alone, waving goodbye to his loved ones, unaware of the ordeal that awaited him. The mountains seemed welcoming, but danger often hides behind beauty. When Alec missed his flight home and couldn't be reached, his wife's concern grew into panic. She quickly alerted authorities, setting off a desperate search across the vast, unforgiving wilderness. Deep in the remote mountains, Alec lost his footing and fell from a rocky cliff, crashing onto a narrow ledge. He suffered a broken femur, leaving him in excruciating pain and unable to move. Stranded, immobile, and with no cell service, Alec was completely cut off from the outside world. The silence of the wilderness was now his only companion. For 6 long days and nights, Alec endured freezing temperatures, gnawing hunger, and relentless pain. Each night brought new fears, and each day tested his resolve to survive, all alone with no way to call for help. Back home, his family waited in agony, clinging to hope and praying for a miracle. Every hour felt like an eternity as they wondered if Alec would ever return. The Norwegian wilderness is as beautiful as it is unforgiving, demanding both respect and a measure of luck from those who enter its domain. Alec's ordeal was a stark reminder. Even the best prepared adventurers can be caught off guard by nature's unpredictability. Preparation is vital, but sometimes fate has other plans. Injured and isolated, Alec's only hope was that someone would find him before it was too late. Every distant sound became a beacon of hope in the vast silence. His story began with a simple misstep, a reminder of how quickly adventure can become a life-or-death struggle and how fragile our safety can be in the wild. In the wild, survival depends on resilience, resourcefulness, and sometimes just a little bit of luck. Alec's determination would be pushed to its absolute limit. Alec's test had just begun. With each passing hour, the clock was ticking and the odds of rescue grew slimmer. His fight for life was far from over. Deep in the heart of the Norwegian wilderness, rescue teams launched a massive search operation, bracing themselves for the daunting challenges ahead. They faced not only treacherous cliffs and dense, shadowy forests, but also the ever-present threat of unpredictable weather that could change in an instant. Thick fog, relentless rain, and howling winds slowed their progress to a crawl, grounding helicopters and making every single step through the slippery terrain a dangerous gamble. The elements seemed determined to hinder their every move. The search area was vast and overwhelming, until investigators made a crucial discovery: Alec's digital journal. Inside, he had carefully detailed his planned route, providing a vital clue in the race to find him. This breakthrough changed everything. Suddenly, the desperate, wide-ranging sweep transformed into a focused, targeted hunt, giving rescuers a real chance to succeed. With renewed purpose and hope, the team scoured the newly defined zone, pushing themselves to the limit as they raced against both time and the unforgiving elements. Alec's simple act of recording his plans, just a few notes in a digital journal, became his unexpected lifeline, a beacon for those searching for him. Even though he was alone, Alec had unknowingly left a trail of clues, a path for rescuers to follow through the wilderness. The search had become a true race against time, driven by hope, determination, and the knowledge that every single minute could make the difference between life and death. The odds were long, the conditions harsh, but the rescue teams pressed on, refusing to give up as long as there was hope. On the 6th day, as the sun rose over the endless wilderness, a rescue helicopter methodically scanned the vast area Alec had mapped out before he disappeared. The crew peered anxiously through the windows, searching for any sign of life in the unforgiving terrain below. Amid the rugged, rocky landscape, a sudden flicker of movement caught the crew's eye. Alec, battered and exhausted, waving desperately from a narrow ledge, his hope reignited at the sight of help. That wave was more than just a gesture. It was a lifeline, a powerful signal that pierced through the isolation of the wilderness and brought a surge of hope to both Alec and the rescuers. The crew sprang into action, adrenaline surging, knowing how critical every second was in a situation where survival hung by a thread. Alec's strength to signal, despite his injuries and overwhelming fatigue, made all the difference. His determination to be seen was the key to his rescue. Finding him felt like a miracle, a testament to the persistence of the searchers and the unbreakable will to survive that Alec had shown throughout his ordeal. The thump of helicopter blades echoing across the rocks meant rescue, relief, and the long-awaited end of Alec's harrowing ordeal on the ledge. His wave was more than a call for help. It was a declaration to the world. I'm still here, I haven't given up, and I want to live. In survival, never give up. Even when the odds seem impossible, hope and determination can make the difference between life and death. Alec's unwavering determination and refusal to surrender saved his life that day, proving the power of the human spirit. In the end, luck favors those who fight to be found, and Alec's courage brought him back to those who love him. The rescue crew executed a precise airlift, hoisting Alec from the ledge to safety. He was rushed to a Bergen hospital where doctors confirmed his broken femur and began urgent treatment. Alec's survival was a triumph of resilience, teamwork, and quick action. Now, his journey shifts from survival to recovery, healing both body and mind. Every link in the chain, Alec's will, the rescuer's skill, and medical care held strong. The hardest part was over, but the road ahead would require the same strength. News of Alec's rescue brought overwhelming relief to his family after 6 agonizing days. They expressed deep gratitude to the Norwegian teams who never gave up. Alec's family traveled to Norway, ready to support him as he began to heal. Their reunion marked the start of a new chapter, one of hope, recovery, and togetherness. Alec's ordeal proved the power of resilience, community, and love. Against all odds, a family was made whole again.